see my 12 o'clock, right? Okay, good. Good. So welcome to Jurassic Park. As you know, obviously, as you can tell, we're much safer now compared to our 1993 incident. Yes, so we've opened the park. Jurassic Park is our parent company that works near our island. We've created the extra island for Jurassic Park to bring it back the way it was John Hammond envisioned it. Yep, and I am one of the dinosaur experts. As you can tell from my key tag. Yeah, I do work with Rexy, which is our T-Rex. Yeah, she can be a bit to handle sometimes. But I have to say, for your interview, do you have any problems with like a dangerous environment, firearms, or anything like that? Okay. I know it's such a stupid, goofy question to ask, but goofy and stupid question to ask, but also political, obviously. But like I said, because of what happened to the park, we require that. Obviously, manager, we require that. What person park carries around, this. So this is a Smith and Wesson Glock type pistol. We have that, and we have our Desert Eagle. Now I just happen to have that, but usually I want Rexy to carry on the Desert Eagle. But yeah, so your name. Okay. 12 o'clock interview. And so if we do hire you for this job, which for your credentials, we probably will, but you will definitely get one of these. Your very own park ranger. Dinosaurs roamed the earth. Ruled the earth. Yeah. Got upside down. Yeah, when dinosaurs ruled the earth. And yours will come with a Jurassic Park keychain, and of course the tag. So you just use that to get into different enclosures and stuff like that. And so like the dinosaurs, I know it's a little bit scary at first, but like you don't have a problem with walking around dangerous animals or anything like that. Okay. That's what you gotta ask, because you have some people who say, oh well, no, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the dinosaurs. I'm fine. I'll be okay. Next thing you know, they go up to say Dilophosaurus or Bronchosaurus or something like that, or unfortunately Rexy. Some people, as embarrassing as it sounds, some of them actually went to urinate in their pants, or they ran in the other direction like no tomorrow. And then we're like, dude, we hired you. Like you said you weren't scared of these animals. You've all these tests, and we asked you many times, multiple times. We asked over and over again. So that's why I made sure you're not BSing, literally, you're not afraid. Okay, because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm afraid this and that. So, not to say you are, but it just gets tiring after a while, and So they ask, they kind of asked, they're like, made sure this time, really, push on them, made sure they're not scared. So I'm like, I know people, I will. And especially a little bit of me, because I'm the manager, and owner of this part of the Jurassic Park. So I have to make sure that we're not hiring somebody who's gonna be scared. And there's nothing wrong with it, but we tell them too, if they're gonna be scared or something like that, we'll find you another position. But they end up quitting after that. In some parts, they try to sue you, but so somewhat you will sign a contract agreeing to do this. So it always gets tossed out, because they signed for it, and it says in fine print, will be around dangerous animals, dangerous situations that could lead to death or serious injury, and you, the signer, is acknowledging this and giving your consent that you're okay with this. So I'm like, well, it's kind of a waste of time, people. You signed it, there's nothing much you can do. We tried telling them we can give you another job, but no, they never want to do it. They just boop. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but, sometimes. I think it's because people like the idea of it, but they just don't realize that they're dinosaurs. Like, they're dangerous. Like, they're way bigger than us. But you will see, too, that sometimes with the dinosaurs like me, you'll have dinosaurs that you grow from when they're babies. So don't be surprised they're a little attached or, attached or like, protective, if you will, over you. Yes, I raised Rexy. I survived the 1993 Jurassic Park attacks, if you could believe it. And, I mean, just barely, but, and, yeah. Okay, is this your resume? Okay, watch how to read that and stuff like that. Good. Okay, good. Just kind of enter in the computer and everything else. Okay, so these are dinosaurs, and we are looking position for that, but also you would be the team lead or manager or whatever you want to call it for a particular part that you're going to do. So obviously you'll pick the dinosaur area that you want to participate in. And the thing is, because you're the boss, you get this goofy little cup. Hey, mug. Bossosaurus. I know that was my idea. To be goofy. It's cute, it's goofy, it's stupid. In a goofy way. So I was like, yeah, why not just get people going? You want water? No? Alright. I'll have some though, because my throat is dry. Because it is super duper hot here. This area, like the Jurassic Park, it is so hot. Believe me, you'll want to carry a jug or a bunch of these bottles with you. We give you a duffel bag too, so you definitely I'll probably pack some good amount of water bottles in there, because like I said, it gets so freaking hot. You sweat like I even put extra bag of clothing in there, because or extra shirt at the very least, and some deodorant, because you sweat so much, it's insane. Like, I'm surprised I don't sweat like crazy anymore with this beard. And since we partner with Nickelodeon and other kids cartoon networks, we sell in the shops this SpongeBob water bottle. So yeah, mostly we make this for the kids, but sometimes the adults like it. So sometimes you get like millennials who come and be like, "Oh man, SpongeBob, this and that." Some Gen Zs do too. All the ones that are older now, but and yeah. Different stuff here with that. We have different gift shops. There's a haircutting place right down Main Street, and different stuff like that. Like I said, I work with Rexy, so the T-Rex that we have. Now, of course, I raised it from birth. So like I said, when I show you around Rexy, just try and definitely make sure you keep it a few steps away, because like I said, when we raise these dinosaurs from birth, they kind of get like some animals do. They get a little territorial. Some of these dinosaurs like Rexy, who are known, T-Rexes, Velociraptors, stuff that are known for aggression, they will, probably most likely guaranteed that they may be fine with you because you raised them, but you bring somebody else in the mix, you always gotta tell them, be careful, do not get too close to me, try to be very cautious, don't ever take your eyes off of them, or turn your back to them, because they will bite or possibly take you out, if you will. Because I say before, we had some of the raptors, and this one dude was sitting there helping them. He brought some other people, and we had to rush them. I mean, luckily they survived, but they got mauled. Is that the right word? Mauled. Yeah, they got mauled. They didn't get mauled to death, but they did get mauled pretty good, because they got really, they get a little, certain species get a little territorial and protective, and now they'll be fun around you, but and on Mars, is from the Jurassic Park originally. He did survive in 2015. And I was there at the time too, because they called me in and stuff like that. By the time I arrived, it was towards the end when they get everybody evacuated out of the building. And I was helping out to get people off the island. And of course, unfortunately, islands, of course, in the permanent volcanic eruption, and the island was falling apart. But luckily, we relocated. We found another island, so that's good. This island's safe. We are working to as crazy as it sounds, we've gotten rid of the volcanic lava out of the volcano. So you'll see the volcano. But like I said, we found that we've slowly, which took a very long time, but we basically took the lava out and eventually naturally recycled it and stuff like that. So, so that way there's no risk. The only risk really is dinosaurs getting out. But like I said, we've really buffed up things. We've had higher firearms, higher armor for our soldiers, and people like me, even though like us who take care of animals, they do require us that we do carry firearms in our office. They require that we have certain weapons. So you can take your pick between AR-15, AK-47, Uzi, whatever you want really. Something that, because it has to be something that can shoot really fast. Or if you want, we can get you a Dragunov sniper rifle. Up to you, but something like that they require, obviously, because what happened, and sometimes we get people who aren't big on guns and stuff like that. So we should put them in positions where they don't have to have that, but they do require to have like a knife or something like that to not on them but nearby, just in case the dinosaurs get a little restless, And of course, we always do extremely strong background checks. For that, they require to go, even with weapons they have to get a permit. They have to get a background check. Like, we really made sure that we really checked the background. And of course, if they have a bad background, then we won't hire them because it could be a risk, and we don't want to take a risk and get sued, or they don't do something stupid. And of course, if someone does, then they're fired right away and then sued, and the usual. Alright, so what do you say? This in case something you want to do. Do you want? Alright, and so what do you think? You want the job, or yeah, we'll give you a job if you want. You got years of experience in animal training. You worked at a zoo for 10 years. You worked at a dog shelter. You got the experience. Now, obviously, these are way different than dogs. Like, nowhere even near zoo animals or dogs. Like the highest dangerous form of a zoo, I guess you could say. But we'll sort of. We give more room to the zoo. We treat them a lot better. We make sure the dinosaurs have lots of room and stuff like that. And of course, like me, since Vexy knows me, you should go in there. As crazy as it sounds, say you want to play with T-Rex, which sounds crazy, but you train them and everything else when they're young. And I'm sure there obviously is the dangers, considering she could run a lot faster than me, could easily crush me to death. Which like anything else, we'll give you a special training video you watch, and like training video. We're gonna make sure we get. So if you don't have a gun license, we'll make sure you're gonna get a gun license because you're gonna have a service gun anyway. So you have to get a regular license for that. Then you have an extra license, which is basically just classes and stuff to kind of show that you have the classes. You know what you're talking about. You know how to use it. You've been trained on what happens in emergency situations where the dinosaur may become extremely aggressive and try to escape or unfortunately hurts people. And like any animals, you want to be careful because you don't know what can happen. Because anything can happen. Even dinosaurs are used to. Sometimes they may turn because they're still wild. They don't understand, and these dinosaurs have been like years ago. Before they were signed for extinction. Before God allowed them to be extinct. There's a completely different environment, and so the wildness is still within them. Now, less and less as they breed, because we try to help to modify it so that they become more tame. Now, of course, not perfectly tame because it's impossible. But we try the best we can to do it, even though it's very difficult. And they become less. Each one that's born becomes less aggressive but it's still equally dangerous because they still have that wildness in them. So you always have to be careful. That's good. Okay, so contract. Here, obviously stating that, if something happens and you can't, for certain things you can't sue, and of course for wrongful death, usual stuff like that, that would be our fault, obviously, yeah. There's some things that are just, that. Just a bunch of legal, political work, really. I had to sign the same thing when I worked here, too. It takes a bit, so, you can always take it home with you, but yeah, it's, as you can tell, this is just a short part of it. I mean, God, these, 20 more pages, so I said there's a lot. There you go. Alright, how soon can you start the position? Okay. So how about, let's see, today, real quick, Thursday, August 29th, okay, so Thursday, okay, so let's say September 12th, okay, September 12th, 2024, Jurassic Park location. Oh yeah, what dinosaur enclosure is your choice? You want to go on the Velociraptors. Alright. That's actually convenient, actually, because we just had a few dinosaur Velociraptor eggs there that are being hatched as we speak right now. So I could take you to them real quick, and then we can get you started on raising them. Yeah. Like I said, you can just pick one, to raise. So while you're doing your job, they're kind of like your personal pet at work, And like I said, as she gets older, because they're all females, so they don't, we have some males, but very few, because we don't want, we should make sure it's always XX chromosomes. So that way it doesn't conceive with XY, we try to modify it to XX. Because, if we had too many males, then obviously it could cause problems because they're going to breed all over the place. So when they're in there, that's when they reach heat, as they call it. We don't want them to be like mating every 5 seconds. And next thing you know, you got 10 gazillion dinosaurs all over the place. It's like crap. What do we do? This is too many dinosaurs. This is going to be really bad. So for obvious reasons, we should be careful and try to make it mostly female. Now, so we do have males to reproduce naturally. We're just very careful about it. We try to make sure and of course we try to make sure don't keep them together. We try to keep them together for when they're babies and stuff like that. But we be careful. It's always supervised, so that to make sure it doesn't cause issues. Like I said, so that way there's not 10 million dinosaurs all over the place taking over. We don't have a repeat of 1993. Try to be much more careful. And like I said, in 2015 when Jurassic World fell apart, we're trying to fix all the mistakes and prevent that from happening. Because we don't want a repeat of that crap. That's just which is why they put me. Because I survived both, and I'm like, all right, well, what's that? Well, for one thing, increase the security, give people firearms so they can protect themselves this time. Make sure to alert guests, sign waivers so that people know what they're getting involved in before they even come here. I mean, even our guests who come here, they sign waivers and they have videos and they watch and everything before you enter the park. They're telling you this is these animals are dangerous, and we're happy to have you here, of course, in your business. Just note that we'll do the best we can, but if this happens and there's an emergency or dinosaur escapes, follow these procedures exactly. And if you can, find a guest or security and just have them escort you somewhere safely. Because we have these buildings that we call safe houses, and what we do is it's like a warehouse size, and we'll do during emergency situations, which we practice. We'll have everybody go in there. They're bulletproof glass. The doors are steel metal. They're really hard to get through. Even dinosaurs will chip their teeth trying to get into it. Like I said, to ensure protection, safety. So like I said, ever since they hired me on, I've completely buffed up the place like crazy. It cost them a lot of money, But I said in the long term, it will save you from lawsuits. It will save from disasters, and if there's ever an emergency, you're already prepared. So you could stop something poof like that and keep casualties as low as humanly possible. So we can correct the mistakes of the past, not allow, stupid ideas to happen and flourish. But yeah, so. Okay. Alright, so that's about it. Let's see here. Alright, here's yours. And then, now this is just an airsoft. This isn't your real service pistol. This is for you to practice with, because we do have a gun range for for airsoft, so like airsoft, BB gun, stuff like that. Stuff that's less, lethal. So obviously this is what yours will be. There you go. That is a Smith & Wesson pistol, similar to a Glock 19. Very similar. It shoots very similar. Like I said, it's airsoft, so it's just little plastic pellets, for you to practice with. Now, of course, we'll give you the real thing. Like I said, you just gotta get a license and everything else, and stuff like that, which we want to do. So, and we're doing the background check and stuff like that. My secretary should be with that soon. So until then, if you want, you take with me. I'll show you a tour. Like I said, we'll go near Rexy or at the dinosaurs that I'm familiar with and raised. Just like I said, keep a little extra distance, because they said, like I said, they tend to get a little territorial and stuff like that. So